Yo, what's up YouTube Reacts? It's your boy Daddy Easy here, ipod jailbreak hacker, otherwise known as Only Use Me Tomahawks, and I got a nice little gameplay for y'all right here. This is Resident Evil 6, that's right, I said Resident Evil 6. So I am playing Leon's campaign right here. It's a good game. Now I'm going to talk a little bit some stuff about it, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about the campaign and stuff. Now before you judge this game, some of y'all that watched my previous videos, my previous video on Resident Evil 6, will it suck? Now, before I go into really talking about it, I'm going to explain some things about this game. Now, it's not a Resident Evil game that you think it is. It's not based on zombies. It actually has a storyline towards it. So some of the things that I asked what was going to be in it. Now, to let y'all know, I did end it. I would have ended it yesterday on launch date, but I kind of put the controller down. Actually, the spot where I put the controller down happens to be the last level when I stopped playing this game, and I continued it today, which is October 3rd. The game was released October 2nd. I would have finished it October 2nd, but like I just said, the spot where I put the controller down happens to be that last part of the game right before I ended it. So I can say officially I would have ended it yesterday. So I had to cut some scenes. I'm trying to make this video quick as possible. I had a big footage up on here, but I trimmed it down to make it smaller so y'all can see some of the good moments and stuff. Now if you come on this my channel right now and don't want to know really a lot about it but certain things, this is a spoiler alert. Sorry about that. This is like the second time that has happened to me. This is a spoiler alert. I am going to tell you what's going to happen in the game. Before you judge this game, make sure you end the game before you judge it, because this game, like, I was judging it, to tell you the truth. I was judging this game. Some parts of the game I was like, what the hell is going on? It was like a lot of scenes, a lot of parts in the game went off story mode. It jumps from Resident Evil, it puts you in Resident Evil, then it takes you into Resident Evil 2, then it takes you into Resident Evil 4 and 5 type of gameplay. Then it takes you into the movie section, like if you was watching Resident Evil Degeneration and watching Resident Evil Damnation, the animated series of the movie. This game plays like that movie. It's a lot of interesting parts on it. There's a lot of action on towards it. They mixed this game up. They mixed it more like a movie game that has a lot of fighting on towards it. Now, you're not gonna understand the game until you play through it. As you keep going further and further into the game, you're gonna get to an understanding about the game. Now, like I said, I'm gonna have to do some spoiler alerts. If you don't want to hear it, you have to just stop the video and go to somebody else's channel to hear a review about it, but explain to you what's going on. But here's one of the systems I like right here. I'm gonna do a flip right here and start lighting him up, bam, 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 and I light him up. Some of these zombies is so strong you gotta take multiple shots with them, and they do give you a lot of guns on here. That's what I like about it. Some of the things on here you're gonna have to get used to. Now it's talking about a new virus that's going on, about a certain person that's supposed to be releasing it. Now the game takes place in different parts of the cities, actually different parts of the world. I mean, it's so much action on it. I just lost track of it. I forgot I was playing a Resident Evil game. Like this part right here, I was having a lot of fun, but when it gets a little bit further into the game, you're gonna be like, what the hell is going on? You're gonna be like, what the hell is going on? Basically, what is going on with all this stuff? You're not gonna really understand what's going on. But as you start getting further and further into the game, you're gonna be like, okay, I understand this now. But that's what happens into it. When you get towards the end of the game, it picks up like a Resident Evil game. Now, some of the things that I asked what was gonna be in here, they do have some puzzles in here. They try to keep it as close to the Resident Evil franchise they did in it, so you do have a couple of puzzles, but the only thing I don't like about the puzzles is too damn easy. They tried I'm sorry to say Capcom has lost a touch with the first Resident Evil. The first Resident Evil was good. Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil Nemesis. I don't know. They still had that little crank the thing to open up certain doors like they had in Resident Evil 1 and 2. But they like really lost on their mechanics of I'm just trying to think of how can I explain this to y'all. When they try to do puzzles and other things towards this game, it's like they lost their touch. It's like the puzzles is too easy. I mean, it's so easy. It's just part of in the game when you're underground in the lab, and you have to figure out these numbers. And it's 3 numbers. It's a panel that has 3 numbers, 2, 1, 0, and you basically gotta figure out which door open up to which door. If you open up the wrong door, you gotta fight a zombie or something like that. And they made it too damn easy. It will show like the number 2, and after that the rest was blanked out like 2 blank, and you had to figure out what the other 2 numbers was. I mean, I literally sat there and I was like, okay, I know what door this one is, and was able to pick it out without really thinking. And the stuff that they have on there, it's just, I mean, they could did better on here. I felt like I was playing Resident Evil Raccoon City at some parts, but they did improve it that it did not feel like Resident Evil Raccoon City. Now, before you play this game, I want to tell you this now. Start off as Leon. Don't jump to Chris. Don't jump to Jake's, because you're going to get lost. You're going to get confused. You're not going to understand the game. This Resident Evil 6 is based on Leon S. Kennedy. I'm just going to put it to you like this. This whole game is based on Leon. If you're familiar with the Resident Evil Degeneration movie, the Resident Evil Damnation movie that just was released, which they do have this little coupon inside of it where you can scan it and get the movie. So I believe you could download it, or you might get the movie for free. I'm not sure, but I already have the movie. And basically, if you watch Degeneration, you're going to actually understand where this is coming off. It's like some of the same characters that they have in Degeneration is like in here. Oh, and this is the main point that I want y'all to understand. They got Ada Wong in this game acting like freaking Batman. She has this Gatling hook that she's jumping off a building, swinging around and crap like she's fucking Batman. I mean, I understand Capcom's been involved with like the Marvel stuff, like Marvel vs. Capcom games and DC superheroes and Capcom whatever the name it is right now, I can't even remember. It's like they added Batman stuff into a Resident Evil game. I know Resident Evil was in Marvel vs. Capcom, but damn, how you got somebody acting like a freaking superhero? And this one thing I like right here before I get off, you got zombies that actually shoot at you. That's kind of hot. So that's just my little review for this game right here. It's Resident Evil 6. It's your boy Daddy Easy here, iPod Jailbreak Hacker. Only use me tomahawks. Make sure y'all subscribe, like, and I'll have some more gameplays for y'all later. So I'll catch you guys later. Deuces. Yeah, buddy.